Today I'll be cooking up another boom bap beat from scratch, showing you my process for how to make your instrumentation sound realistic through a combination of proper sound selection and effects. We're also now entering the holiday season, and in the spirit of giving, I'll be giving away 3 copies of FL Studio Producer Edition. Just click the link below to enter. Alright, I'm gonna start off with a piano and lay down some chords. We're just going based on vibes here, but I of course have some music theory guiding me. I'm basically just playing an A minor chord into multiple variations of an E minor chord. That's because A and E have a tonic to dominant type of relationship. It looks a lot more complicated because I'm adding in extra notes for additional color, but beneath all that is an extremely basic 1/5 progression. Degrade the sound quality with RC20. And cut the lows. Next, I'm going to use a different piano preset and lay down a counter melody. Basically just playing the same chord in an arpeggiated pattern. And we'll throw a bandpass on it. Why do I insist on cutting the highs? Because old recordings degrade over time, and it leaves them sounding muffled. If you want to create the illusion that your melody is sampled from an old tape or record, you're gonna have to mimic the characteristics present in those recordings. And it's a little bit slow, so I'll speed it up to 180, which will give us a nice 90 BPM boom bap beat later on. Now I'm going to use this Analog Lab preset and layer the A minor chord. Again using a bandpass, and throwing on some reverb for additional ambience. And I'm going to use this Purity preset, and again lay down another arpeggiated chord pattern, but this time I'm going to have it on one of the E chords, and I'll have it moving in a downward direction. Again with a bandpass. Add a chorus effect. And throw on some reverb. I'm just gonna look for a hat loop. I could lay down my own hats, but this will be faster. I think the bass for these tracks is just as important as the melody, maybe sometimes a bit more important. So to ensure maximum realism, I'll be using multiple bass one-shots to give the illusion of multiple articulations from a live bass guitar. Because if you're actually recording a live instrument, every time you play a note, the sound is going to have slight variations in its character. lay down a kick. From here, we can give it a quick mix. For some reason, it's making me want to have like an old school 1999 Eminem type flow over it, even though the vibe isn't quite what I would expect from like the Slim Shady LP or EP. I'll write down a few bars here just to show you what I mean. I'm not trying to do a whole ass song though.
I just made this shit happen from nothing. All this nasty percussion. Finna slap till you have a concussion. You really want the smoke, I'll be happy to dump it. I turn it back to ash that I'm packing this blunt with.
I'm just gonna throw this beat up on BeatStars and my second YouTube channel. Let's check out the final beat.
J made the beat, so we mixing them perfect.